heard it before, there's an app for everything. That's absolutely true. No pun intended. There is an app for anything that you're going to need to know for planning a perfect day on the water and therefore being more safe. Keith, what are some of your top 3 or 4 apps?
Through the Navionics app, which is your chart plotter and all that stuff in there, you can get good current local weather on that as well. I really like Ventusky, or Ventusky, however you say it, Ventusky. It is an app, but I've just bookmarked the website, ventusky.com, and it'll break it down by the hour for basically 10 days out. It'll give you precipitation, it'll give you waves, it'll give you wind, all different kinds of, there's probably 15 different items that you can select on there, and it'll break it down for you in increments and kind of show you what's coming. I found it to be pretty accurate. How about you?
I think so. Another good one for Florida, especially in the summertime, I like the MyRadar app. Yep. Of course, the weatherman isn't always right, and the MyRadar app is going to show you real-time direction of storms, where that lightning's showing up, where that participation's showing up, so you can see, hey, looks like there's a storm coming. Is it just a small band or is it a blob, and we need to
Yep, use MyRadar all the time.
Get out of there. There's also the lightning tracker app, which in Florida especially is very, very important. You see a lightning strike, okay, how close is that? You can kind of gauge where that lightning is touching down. My go-tos, yeah, wind finder for the wind, MyRadar for the rain. Navionics is, man, I've got a lot of trust in Navionics, especially hopping on different boats, not knowing what's updated or not. You know your Navionics is going to be calibrated to what you're used to. Updated charts, it's going to update as well. And like you said in the beginning, you can do everything on that app. You can check tides, you can check currents, you can check weather, you can...
Marinas, whether or not they've got diesel, whether they've got gas, whether they've got laundry facilities. It's all that's built into that Navionics app. And then as far as some other ones that are National Weather Service kind of backed ones, you've got the NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. You can get buoy reports, you get live, up-to-date time and actually wind direction, wave heights, all that stuff off the buoy reports. And there's also their marine point and click forecast. So it'll pull up the, say, the United States, and you can tap on your section of Florida, and it'll break it down to all the different zones in there too. So give you the NOAA weather forecasts for those zones.
I mean, hey, there's a lot that we didn't list. Everybody's so connected to their phones nowadays. You can be connected to the weather, to your boat, to your electronics, right there from apps, and it really is an exciting time to be a boater out on the water.
Yep, just helps you be a little bit more careful, a little more safe out there. So check the weather forecast before you head on out. For cleaning in general, is just get a spray bottle with some water, just a fine mist, or you could spray it into a microfiber cloth. But just give it a nice little dusting with water, and then just really kind of make sure you get it good and dried off. And you should get most of the smudges and your fingerprints off of here, because you're constantly touching these things when you're going through here. So once you get her rinsed off and dried off, I highly recommend Serious Shine by Surehold. This stuff has got UV inhibitors in it. It's anti-static. It will repel water. You can use it on your fiberglass. You can use it on your stainless steel. It's perfectly safe for these glass displays. You can use it on the rubber, on the plastic, on any of this stuff. So after you've hit this with your water and you dry this off real good, you're gonna wanna go and just with a Serious Shine, just give it a nice light little spritzing with it like that. And then take this with the microfiber and just kind of rub it around, obviously, but then you just kind of one side of the rag, get it on there, flip it over on the dry side, and then just really kind of polish that in there, buff it in there. And that will definitely help keep fingerprints down. It'll knock the glare down, and it'll make it beautiful, nice and crystal clear for you. So like I said, it's good. We can do this on all the rocker switches, on the AC vents, you know, on the Mercury vessel view over here, on anything. And like I said, fiberglass, stainless steel, you can't go wrong with Surehold's Serious Shine. It's good for basically everything. Sitting here on a brand new Sea Ray 32 Dancer, and this is Mercury's new digital control box. So it's kind of cool now. So this engine, this boat actually has got 3 engines. And instead of going for your push buttons and doing, you know, starboard, center, port, and walking on through, I can hit this button right here. Boom, boom, and boom. So you get all three of them going just with one push. On the back side here, there's individual buttons. So if you did still want to start or stop one at a time, you could just push a single button, 1, 2, 3, and there you hear them all shut down. I can go back to here, hit that, and then they're just going to go in succession. It's kind of cool too. Your active trim is right here, so you can adjust it. You can turn your active trim on and off. You can adjust the different profiles. If you want, up to 5, which is going to be the most aggressive, or we can run this thing all the way down to number 1 here, which is going to trim them up less. So it's really convenient, really nice. Everything's right here where you can do it with your hands, with your thumb. And then also you've still got the joystick located here, right here behind this. Probably the most important thing on here is this throttle only button. All right, if that's not activated, if somebody bumps this joystick or bumps the shifters, the boat's going into gear. So anytime you walk away from the helm, push the throttle only button. If these inadvertently get moved, the boat's not going anywhere.
Thank you for joining us once again, and until next time, we'll see you on the water.
See you guys. Thanks. Have a great day.